All right, greetings. Greetings. Y'all get in here. Get in here. We got I don't know. We got a lot to talk about. But we're gonna talk about whatever we're gonna talk about because I'm so late. I was watching the playoffs. I'm sorry. I was watching the games and just lost totally lost total and complete track of the time. All right. So everyone, y'all get in, like and share. Y'all know the drill. Like and share, like and share, like and share. Tell Lottie, Dottie, everybody that we're on. This is your boy Sir William. We're on Tuesday Night Live. We have a lot to talk about. I don't think Fatima's here because Fatima has a um uh and that's that's one of the reasons. Yeah, y'all gonna get me, or she's gonna get me for talking or saying this, but that's one of the reasons why I don't like to get attached to anybody, because you get attached to people and then they leave you. And they don't mean no harm, but that's just how it happens. That is just how I got some barbecue sauce underneath my nail. And y'all gonna be saying, you're dirty. Which it ain't nothing dirty on me, baby. That dirt is in your mind. But anyway, so then you get attached to people, then they leave, or then they, their life progress and all of that good stuff. And so some of that is happening. And then also, uh, so we're, oh, so we got the flyer, and I had to talk to my friend for a long time. And we got the flyer. Those of you that are on YouTube, so y'all saw I put up a picture, an old picture of me and Donald Trump back when I did Apprentice, and want to discuss some tonight. And the one unique thing about him, let me get TikTok set up. The one unique thing about him is that what we can definitely say, and we find this happening all across, or all throughout the world in general, and cross, that things that we never thought would happen, or that we always said, "Oh no, this is not the
go up in a little circle and say Detroit Brawl at Home Depot." If I'm fighting somebody, you better not hold me back. You better hold them back. You better not. Then they let all them people jump on that man like that. I would have been in there swinging and kicking with him. This is crazy. We have to
everybody
stop
has something to say.
Black people, stop fighting each other.
Let me go on and do this. I don't know, this 17. I know how to use it sometime, and sometime I don't. AI cast. What does that mean? That's something new. Something new and something different. Everybody. I like the internet because you all probably wouldn't know me. Okay, so it's late. It's late, right? So I'm just gonna probably ramble. So y'all just to be here with me, okay? So because it's late. And yeah, I was watching the game. So anyway, so we'll just hang out, we'll ramble for a little while. And we'll chop it up, and that'll be that. And y'all won't say I didn't come on. Didn't know you were on live. Hey Rita, how are you? Greetings to you. Greetings. Okay, so we're operating. We are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Pixel. We're on Streaming Faith. We're on Apple TV. We're on Roku. We are on Instagram. And we're on TikTok. So let's run these numbers up. Let's run them up. Let's like and share. Like and share. Those of you that are on YouTube, would you please be kind enough to click click the like button as you come in. Those of you that are on Facebook, I need for you. Now, do you know what? Let me say this. Can I say this to you? If you follow me on multiple platforms, if you follow me on multiple platforms, and I hope that you do, but if you follow me on multiple platforms, then what I really would like for you to do is, like some of you all that watch me on YouTube and y'all watch me on y'all TV or what have you, but you still have your phone. So it'll be really, really nice. And it'd be great for numbers if you was watching me on YouTube, say on your television, and my big pretty face was up on your big screen TV. And then if you was holding your phone in your hand and you was watching me on Facebook while you was on your phone, and then if your boyfriend or your girlfriend or one of your bastard children was watching me on they on their phone or on their iPad or whatever, what other contraption or devices that they have. All right, Twitter. TikTok. Come on. We don't come over here and we don't have no activity. So it's too many of y'all coming into the live and y'all not showing some hearts. Y'all show love the whole time that we are on. Or we don't come over here. That's just it. That's just the way that works. So we need to have hearts rolling in perpetuity. And I need some shares and I need some follows. Okay, so the King Charles came to the United States of America today with his side piece, with his the British, they just have a way to even make your even give your hoe a what is she, the queen consulate, or she is queen illegit. She is queen side piece. She's queen uh the woman of the night. They said, why about y'all gotta be a best? Because you wasn't married to that man when you had him. That's why. Why y'all get so sensitive? You wasn't sensitive when that nigga was climbing on your back, so don't get sensitive with me now, please. Your grandmama told you. Your grandma told you keep your legs closed. You had to go out there and get some. He told you was cute because your hair was tossed to the side. Y'all remember back in the early 90s when y'all used to comb y'all hair and used to wear it tossed to the side, and somebody told you was cute because your hair was over to the side like Jackie Harry out of 227. That's when you had that. That's when you had them. All right, y'all. So anyway, right. Well, I don't know why y'all get so sensitive. If y'all get so sensitive. If he was on your back and you was in the bed, y'all like, just like somebody. Oh, okay. I'm not. It would say go get his belt. Mm-hmm. And how many bastard children you got? How many baby mamas do you have? Come on here. Somebody asked me on TikTok, am I drunk? No, I'm not drunk. I'm very much sober. I am sober and of a sound mind. But your looks look to be desired. Oh, it's not. If it's not funny, bye. Let me say this. I mean, because I talk straightforward, and a lot of I don't understand why y'all want to be so sensitive. Now, this reminds me. Oh, okay, I don't know who Eddie Joe Robinson is. Anyway, we need hearts. Y'all run it up. Share the live. Follow Follow me on TikTok. So this is the thing. Let me just make this clear. Janice, do I have to make this clear all the time? Let me make this clear to you. If I offend you, bye. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here at all. We're gonna talk about this thing. We're gonna talk about color. Because you all have a problem with me because I talk and discuss things that are real and that are very germane to the African American community. And we have a thing. There's a thing about color for real. Now, we don't want to talk about the results of slavery. We don't want to talk about the aspects of slavery and all of the stuff. Thank you for the entertainment. I so appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome. But y'all don't talk about color. So, you all know that Chris Brown just recently had another bastard child. Y'all don't assume, since everybody's caught up in their feelings. Ooh, y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. If you should have been in your feelings when you was gapping your legs, that's when you should have been in your feelings. You should have been thinking about how you felt when you was doing what you was doing. It's always folks that's in sin and was doing something they didn't have no business. Then y'all want to be the main ones to get offended. Y'all want to be the main ones to wear your feelings on your sleeve. If somebody had you bent over a bed and was hitting it from the back and pulling your hair and calling you all kind of hoes and bees and everything else while they was driving whatever they had their appendage up inside of you, you would be liking it. But then somebody stand up and they under different circumstances use the same term, same word with the same level of anger and fervence. Then all of a sudden you want to clutch your pearls and you want to get so sanctimonious and so holier than thou and so caught up in your feelings. Please forget you and your feelings. You should have been thinking about that when you was doing what you was doing. Listen. All right, greetings to everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Sir William Late Night. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm not feeling the best in my body. Hey, Logic, come up. Let's rap together. Let's battle. Hit the button. Okay. So I was saying before I got off track, they say go crazy, William, go all the way off. I love it. Okay, so you like my jacket? This is Ed Hardy. This is, if I felt better, I would stand up. This is it. This is like a little jacket. We was watching the game. So greetings. Thank you, Ray, for it. Hey, that is Ray. We are not Ray. We are not. This is it for us. This is it. Tonight was it.
Sir Williams, what's going on?
What's happening? Why you don't turn your camera on, Logic? What's up, bro?
It's dark. I was in the bed.
Come on, turn that light on.
All right, give me.
Tell that girl to scoot over. Tell her to scoot over.
Nah, I'm alone.
Oh, you at home? You solo? Oh, okay. You solo, Della. Are you single like a slice of cheese? I'm gonna find you somebody.
Well, you know what? I'm not opposed to that at all.
We're gonna get you hooked up. We might get you a girlfriend and a boyfriend. How about that?
Oh, well, no. We good on the boyfriend. we ain't rocking with the boyfriend.
It's the 2000s. Let's be liberated.
Listen, the time can change. Logic don't change though. He's the same today, yesterday, and forevermore.
Oh, listen. In the eyes of the Lord, there is no male or female. It is just the spirit.
Right. In the eyes of Logic, though.
Oh God. Oh God. Y'all, I'm cutting up tonight. So anyway, one of the things that we never thought, while he gets his camera and stuff together, one of the things that we never thought that we would see happening, that we're seeing happening, Trump has totally interrupted everything about the presidency, about what we thought was supposed to be things that happen in a integral, formal, business appropriate manner. Like all of that is out the door. Twitter kicked him off before Elon purchased him. Twitter kicked him off. Mute you until you get yourself together. Twitter kicked him off, and he has such a base. Now, see, the thing that you all don't remember is like this man, and y'all, you all can say whatever y'all want to say about him. This man literally sat on network television with one of the best reality TV show deals for almost the span of a decade, and was literally advertising and campaigning to be president every day, every week with his show, and did it with everyday business people and business and professionals, and did it every day until he got to the point where they said, oh, okay, let's turn it up a notch. And let's add celebrities. Then that's when it got real hot and it got real interesting. So he campaigned every day. So he created this major, he was silently, quietly building an army. He's constantly in touch with and the thing that what gets me about us, especially about us, what gets me about us is that many times we are consistently, and it's not all the time our fault, but we are consistently reactionary. We're not thinking. How many of you right now can say you're honestly have thought about and you got a plan and you got stuff set out for 10 years from now? That you have foresight. I want to be retired. I want to, if I'm in business, I want to be at this particular level. That's why I don't like birthdays, and I don't like a lot of times the transition part of coming to the close of the year, because I'm goal oriented and I'm goal oriented, and a lot of times when you start getting toward the end of the year, you start getting to the reality. Hey, Queen, you start getting to the reality of, oh, I didn't accomplish this. Oh, I didn't get this checked off. But you got to, again, like what I was saying and what I was teaching on Sunday, you've got to tune in and tap into the God in you. The God that is in you. Greater is he that is within, down on the inside of me, than he that is in the world. You got to pull greatness from within. You got to pull that God greatness up out of you. I've got to see Sir William on billboards. Sir William will be big, like as a Tyler Perry. Sir William will have that same level of stature and media mogul as a Oprah. Sir William, I'm pulling that. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am the head and not the tail. I call abundance of wealth to me. You call it within and without you. My gift will make room for me and bring me before great men. My gift, those things, all that you need, is already within you. And you are pulling it out. And you've got to begin. That's where your faith and action. We talk about what a lot of people say, oh, the law of attraction and the secret and all that. Black church folks been teaching that all the time. Faith without works is dead. Okay, your faith believe. I believe. I pray and I meditate and I believe that this is going to come into play, and I manifest it. I make it happen. I was sitting here tonight preparing for the live, and I said I want to discuss King Charles and Trump, and Trump kept saying on True Social that it was two kings, and I said I got to find my apprentice picture when I was with Trump and when I was a contestant. And so I was looking, because see, a lot of times what happens, a lot of times what happen is, and this is why you got to be arrogant, and this is why most real successful people are people that are real rich, and you say, oh, they so arrogant, they so this or they so that. They're confident, and they're not allowing people to make them waver. See, people try to box you in. Y'all remember when it was my birthday and I had the box with the gift that Bishop Jordan had given me, and I was trying to fit show you you all how the soda bottle wasn't able to fit in the box. Okay, let me see what I got here close to my desk. Okay, so this is a box, right? This is a box. Let me see what else do I got around here. Let me see what else do I have around here. Okay, so this is the box. This is the nice little neat box, right? This is the box. Well, the thing about it is this is a rectangular box. This is a rectangular box. So it can only contain and hold contents. What status quo wants you to do is figure out how can I fold you up, reduce who you are, take away your uniqueness, take away the distinct thing that makes you, and some kind of way. Well, see, with this all together, I'm hanging out the box. I'm out of the box. Sir William is out of the box. Y'all don't like this. It's a very simple teaching if you understand and elevate your mind to go higher. I am out of the box. Everybody that is successful, everybody that is made it, is some kind of way operating outside of this box. Status quo. What you are limited in scope and in your mindset, and what you are programmed and the way that you're designed to think is that some kind of way you got to fit in this box. You got to fit in with the crowd. You got to be able to be defined. We have got to put some kind of label on you. You can't be a man and have long hair. You can't be a man and decide that you want to have nails or do something that is different, that is not the status quo, because I understand the box. I understand, and I am limited in scope. And I have made people think and made you and everybody believe that for you to be accepted and for you to be a success and for you to make it, you got to fit in the box. But what I constantly, when I take my remote control and I turn on the television, I constantly see the success and the people that are living and doing what I would want to be able to do and aspire to do. They're out of the box. They're out of the box. They're not within. They're not allowing you to define. I'm not going to allow you to define me. You need to be trying to keep up and figure what me out. Not me shaving myself down and dummying myself down to contain within your limited realm of scope. No, I'm out the box. All right. So anyway, I was thinking about it today. So that he going into this whole aspect. Going into this whole aspect of as he was going into becoming president, and I'm thinking about it, I was like, well, you know what, he was thinking and he was plotting and he was some kind of way all this time and all these years had this in the back of his mind. He had this in the back of his mind. And he was constantly feeding his base. He was constantly reinforcing. This is a shame. He was constantly reinforcing his base to the point where when Twitter said, "Okay, we're kicking you off," he goes over and starts his own social media. I remember when I was first getting into journalism, they said, "Oh, yeah, you know that people are gonna always want to have they're gonna always want to have the newspaper. They're always gonna want to have the newspaper hit them and hit their door." Now, nobody who takes a paper. You're reading the news and getting the news within seconds on your phone. Who's going to the library looking books up? Who does research papers like that anymore? You don't do research papers like that. You're quoting and looking at websites. Your kids right now don't even know how to write. They don't even know cursive. They don't even know how to write. We're slowly falling away from pen and paper. Who's using pen and paper? Who uses pen? Who uses pen and paper? Who writes a check? Who writes a check to pay a bill? You don't write a check to pay a bill. Your bills are on auto pay. Your bank account is already typed in. Your bills are on auto pay. Some of y'all probably don't even know when your bill is due. Now, if you like me, I'm old fashioned. I don't pay nothing until they cut it off. When they cut it off, I just had to pay. I had to pay on one of these phones because they cut the phone off. I ain't got nothing on autopilot. No, I don't want nothing. I'm old fashioned. My daddy 86 years old. I don't want nothing coming out of my account that I don't know that it came out of there. And the light bill is due. Oh, okay, they cut it off. Oh, I gotta pay it by 3 o'clock because Georgia Power ain't gonna have it back on in the same day. No, so but a lot of y'all, you are on autopilot. Most of y'all, you work and you get your check direct deposited. And then you got that whole little thing where you got your check direct deposited and it goes into your account. And then now this how they really get you with the direct deposit thing. They say, "Oh, we'll give it to you 2 days early because we know that you work this particular job. Excuse me, and it's going to come in. So we'll just give you access to it 2 days early." And then all your bills just come out, and then and so everything is just, it's on autopilot. You don't know anything going on until it's a hiccup. It's a power outage. Something breaks. something goes off, something happens, and then when something happens, then all of a sudden it's a glitch. So then you're alerted. But most of that, no, everything is going right on. It gets. I have auto pay because you'll forget. Exactly. So you'll forget, and so you have it. Everybody's operating on. So this is how you got into the routine. So then when they kicked him off of Twitter, he had already been collecting all of his email addresses. He had already been collecting all of his things. What was I saying? I was saying that I remember when they said Andre White. They owned the Georgia Sentinel newspaper. He said, "Oh nah, man. Newspaper ain't going nowhere. People gonna always want to see themselves on the front page. People gonna always want to open up." Oh, okay. All right. Kids now don't even know what a paper route is. Y'all need to keep rolling those hearts over here on TikTok. Okay, let's keep rolling those hearts. Let's keep sharing the live. Let's keep sharing the live. Share the live. Everybody that's not already following me, I need you to start following me. All right, let's keep rolling it. Logic, what happened to you, man? I was just telling you to get your shirt on and turn the light on. I didn't tell you to go away forever. Where you at? He didn't dropped all the way down. I wonder what happened. Y'all sometimes y'all have to excuse me. Sometimes y'all know I don't be meaning no harm. Some people get offended. I hope I didn't offend them, because he seems to be a cool brother. I didn't mean to offend him. But anyway, so then he went over onto Truth Circle. I'm going somewhere. So what I'm saying is just like when I was selling some of those papers and saying, oh, okay, this whole internet thing. I was blogging. They didn't know what to call it. They didn't know that it was a blog. It wasn't even a term for it. We called it bulletin board. They called it bulletin board. I would post stuff up on MySpace. I need the hearts keep rolling. Hearts keep rolling over here on TikTok. Let's keep the hearts and the gifts rolling. Let's share. Like. Thank you. I don't know what this slowful spirit is tonight, but I bind it right now in Jesus' name. All right, there we go. Let's keep it rolling. Don't why we got this slow? Come on, let's make haste. Come on. I'm like the cop that got Charles Barkley that time. Charles Barkley, they said, Charles, why are you going so fast? You're going 120. He said, it's a blonde haired girl that's gonna give me some head. He got stopped. He went on and told the police. He was down there in Alabama, where he from. He went on and told the police that's why he was driving. I don't know what this slowful spirit is. I need y'all to speed it up, like when you go, like you on your way to your side piece house. While you got that little hour, 2 hour window that you broke away from your husband or from your wife, and you go on while you have that little moment of time, you're making haste. So I need y'all to make haste over here. All right, so anyway, as I was saying, so I said, we were blogging. They said, oh, you can't take bloggers seriously. Oh, people are not going to pay attention. Mainstream news was saying, okay, so now you have how times are saying. Harvey Levine, who still does People's Court, started the 30-mile zone, TMZ. Now you don't believe it unless a blog tells it to you first. Mainstream media, according to TMZ, according to the 30-mile zone, now they quote the bloggers. When I broke the story on Bishop Eddie Long, CNN, according to Obnoxious television blog, you never thought that that was going to happen. Why? You was thinking in the box. You were limited in scope. You were going with the status quo. You were going with what you had been trained all along to believe. You could not believe or conceive that something was going to be out of the box. And what was going to be out of the box was going to become the leader of the pack. So now, what does he make everybody do? He releases everything on his own platform first, and now makes mainstream media quote Truth Social. He put it, and then we get breaking news based upon what he has already broken on his own social media platform, where all of his base and all of his followers and all of the people that we know publicly and the ones that we don't know that secretly are over there, they're all following and paying attention. And you get those emails, you get those alerts directly from him. You get it directly from him. So, leading into the story, and why you'll see over there on for all of you that are on YouTube, Pixel, Apple TV, Roku, and all of those platforms, you'll see the picture with him is because he announced and he kind of blew everyone's mind when he said two kings. Two kings. So basically, he is making it clear which and where and how that he is going. He's made it very, very clear. I plan to become a dictator. I plan to switch and flip this country into a way where I will not be unseated. All right, are we going to cut TikTok off? Because if the hearts stop on TikTok and we stop the sharing and the liking, we can cut TikTok off. I don't have to be on here. All right. So if the hearts can't share, if y'all tired tonight or you all not, then we can just go on and we can stop that. Amen. All right. If not, then because I got, I still got some juice. I got a pastor down in Florida. I got a pastor that taught on relationships. Can you believe it? The pastor teaching and writing books on marriage. Writing books and what have you on marriage is okay. Thank you. So I had to get somebody out of here. As gotten arrested for polygamy. I want to ask you all, do you all believe in monogamy? Right. Trump referred to that it was two kings today at the White House, King Charles and he is the king of the United States. All right, pretty. She says that she believes in monogamy, but she's single. Okay, do y'all really believe in monogamy? Y'all believe in monogamy. Okay. You all believe in monogamy? Do you believe in monogamy because you believe in it, or do you believe in monogamy because you've been taught that that's the way it's supposed to be? All right, I got somebody says no, that they don't believe in monogamy. Okay. Okay, I don't share. Mother Harcel says she don't share well, so she believes in it. Okay, so do you believe in it for you, or do you believe in it for the person that you with? Okay, I like Tripper. Tripper, come up. Tripper, I want you to come up and speak on it. I don't believe in it either. I think it's a white Anglo-Saxon, a Western society. I do because I'm stingy. What are you saying? Stingy? Or are you saying clingy? I don't believe it. I have never met a man who can treat you well and date someone else simultaneously. So you all don't. No, because I think that you can be with somebody and you don't necessarily. Oh, you're at work listening. Okay. I don't. I think it's a white Western, Anglo-Saxon mindset. I really do. And because and it doesn't. It just doesn't work. It doesn't. It doesn't. I think that you can have a marriage and have this and I know y'all gonna get into the where the Bible says that marriage is honorable and all of that good stuff and what have you. I've never been married, but it just does not seem it just does not seem to fit. It just doesn't seem to be um practical. It sounds nice. It sounds nice. Okay, monogamy is a creation of the white man. God never sanctioned it. All right. Wow. I would love to have him come on and talk. I should drop the link over there. Okay, so I just don't think that it seems like it's practical. It sounds nice, but it doesn't sound like or it sounds nice, but it does not seem to be practical. Okay, so we did the whole story and we interviewed April, and April was having sex with the pastor, Bishop Michael Joyner, out of Columbia, South Carolina. Well, now it's been found out, and it's now another a family member that is coming out and saying or making it clear that he has had another affair. I think that you can have the mother of your children and she's your wife, and this is the person that you are going to build, or you have decided to build a family and build a life with. But I think that the reality of it is that you're going to go on a business trip and you're going to go away and you're going to go out to dinner and you're going to see somebody that is attractive. And when you see that person and that they're attractive, I'm going to go on and cut TikTok off, y'all. I thank y'all for all that have been on TikTok and hung out with me on tonight. But for whatever reason on tonight, we're not getting enough likes and we're not getting enough shares. And so when we don't have likes and shares and gifts coming in on TikTok, I have no reason to be here just to hang out with you. So what I'm going to do, if that does not change in me immediately and continues to stay the way that it normally is, then we don't have to be over here. Is that all right? I think that's all right. Isn't that fair? Isn't that fair? If we, because that's the whole basis of how TikTok and how all, you know, that's the one thing I love about social media. Every social media platform has a different kind of uh, jig or jive that that work. Okay, so we're somewhat doing better. We're somewhat doing better, but it ain't quite where it need to be. So I just don't think that it is. Are you ignoring us on Instagram? No, I am not ignoring you. I've been seeing your comments. I thank you, Andre. You said that I was the king, that I was the architect of Black church bloggers. I've been seeing you. I've been seeing you. Thank you, Justice. Justice says it's fair. All right. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm paying attention. Okay. All right. Oh, that's D. Hey, Deacon Myers, you got to give me the date of when you got to do your next disclosure so we can give Bishop Jordan the date. We're gonna do that's the chair of my deacon board running for a school board representative in Jacksonville, Florida. And so he is very kind and great support of me. And I want you all to join me in supporting him as he steps out and offers himself up for service. All right, Marvin, close it. Yeah, right. Right. Let's be clear. Close the doors. Thank you. Thank you. Someone said, yeah, you like it down. So I just don't think that it is necessarily practical. And so that you have a man that has made a whole living. Now, this is the part that I think is the part that is the most difficult, is that Leslie is a pastor and he has written books. Now, that's the part that is going to get people. When here it is, your whole life is a contradiction. That's the part that is really getting people, that this man has made a whole life and a whole living and perpetrating a fraud where he says he has said and professed one thing, but the reality of who he is and the once you get down to the gravamen of who he is, it is a total complete contradiction. And just so happens to be pastor. I don't think y'all believe in monogamy because what? Saul had what 700 wives and 300 concubines. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. Maybe men are supposed to be able to have as many women as they can afford. It's kind of like that right now, right? Okay, Blessed One says when it comes to monogamy, people need to just be honest about their intentions. What are your intentions? What does that mean? See, that's why y'all don't like me, because I say, now y'all know I love the Lord. I'm saved. I love God. But also, I think some stuff you got to just be practical about. Going to have sex on the first date. Let's go and get it out the way. Because see, the thing about it is, this is my thing, Deacon Myers. I cannot spend 3 or 4 months getting to know you and then find out that you don't have good sex. Or that something that I like and that I crave and that I want sexually is something that you are not in agreement with. You see what I'm saying? And now I have to sit up. Okay, Justice says, honestly, yeah, that is the times, and there's nothing new under the sun. No one can't control no one without with resentment being built up. See, my thing about it is, okay, so here it is. I done sat up here and dated you, wined you, dined you, and just like, okay, and she may get mad, but I'm gonna say, because y'all know I say names. Okay, so y'all know my friend we used to be really, really, really close. Like, I used to be really close to Siobhan Zelle. Y'all know Siobhan, she's well, she married, she divorced her husband and got remarried. But anyway, y'all know Siobhan. So Siobhan's first husband, and it was known that that he cut out. But Siobhan was like, she didn't believe in performing oral sex. CJ liked oral sex. So, I mean, here you are, you're in a marriage. I want this to be fulfilling to me. I want my wife to perform oral. She don't want to do it. Okay, so eventually that's going to be a problem, right? That's going to be a problem. All right, Ms. She's watching from California. Hey, that's going to be a problem. You are going to have to learn to deep throat. Okay? Now, don't y'all go to start getting all shocked and get all just worked up in a bunch and going all oh, did he say? Yes. You're gonna have to learn. Men, if your wife likes cuddlingas, then you are going to have to perform cuddlingas on your wife. Women like oral too. I mean, what would you say? No, not deep throat. Oh, okay. All right. So you don't. So Cedric, you don't want your wife. Okay. All right. Y'all see, y'all like to say stuff that you think that people want to expect you to hear. That's why y'all has a problem with Trump, because he says how he feels and he has no filter and he does not care how you feel about it. And if I say something, just like he said, and just like the saying goes, if I keep saying a lie and I keep repeating a lie and repeating a lie and repeating a lie, eventually people are going to start believing that the lie is the truth. And so anyway, so my point is that why are you spending all this time and you're worked up and you're in this whole relationship and you get to a point where you find out that it is not fulfilling. It is not going to be fulfilling for you. So now either what you're going to do is you're going to decide, okay, well, they have all of the attributes because they have the look, they know how to play the part, they know how to act, they have all of these attributes. But when it comes to somebody giving me some deep throat, I'm going to have a side piece, or I am going to, when I go preach, or when I go on a business meeting, I'm going to go out and I'm going to meet somebody that is going to fulfill. Now, I got some friends, some real bougie friends. They rich and successful and stuff, and their kids are they're in Jack and Jill. Y'all remember Jack and Jill, right? And they're in Jack and Jill. So one of them, her husband's a surgeon, and they got the big house, and 3 or 4 children and what have you. And he has his wife, and she is well taken care of. She's a St. John chick. Money in the bank, things is done all of the time. She's not going to do that. He has a mindset that she's my wife. She's my trophy piece. She's the mother of my children. I do not want to see her or visualize her in that aspect. So I don't want her to do that with me. I got to have a side piece to do that with me. So anyway, we got the pastor. The pastor has been arrested. And he is supposed to have been a spiritual, Pastor Leslie is supposed to have been a spiritual relationship guru, and his whole thing is a lie. All right, we have been on an hour now, and I need someone to start off. Who's going to be the first person to give? The ways to give are up. You can give via Cashapp to $ sir, SIR William, WILLIAM, the letter G, MCCRAY, the letter I, the letter I, the letter I. Make sure it says Obnoxious Media, and you'll know that it is coming here. You can also do Venmo, and you can do PayPal. Also, you can do a super chat. Those of you that are on TikTok, you can do the gifts. I think we have been getting some gifts over here, and you all can run it up. I haven't gotten no big gifts in a little while. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you. I haven't gotten an Egyptian in a long time. I haven't gotten an astronaut. I haven't gotten a galaxy. I ain't got a lot of stuff in a long time. So those of you that can, I think I got my gift gallery up. I thought at least I think I did. I tried to get my gift gallery up. So what do y'all think? Because see, a lot of times, and this is the thing, you all, cheating is not always necessary about how fine you are. Clay Thompson has cheated on. Thank you, Deacon Myers, $20. Thank you. Deacon Myers has led off our giving with $20. We are asking. I always ask that everyone that to do either match whatever the first gift was or better. If everyone, thank you. Jazz is watching from Memphis, Tennessee. I was just in Memphis. Ooh. I love some of that good old barbecue from Memphis. I was at Rendezvous on Friday and Saturday. They have barbecued lamb, and it is absolutely excellent. A lot of people don't like Rendezvous. I like Rendezvous. And then I go over and got me some Interstate. Hey, everybody capping my mustache. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was from Candace Sanders. I appreciate you. All right. And then I went over to Interstate. So thank you for watching from Memphis. Please, everyone, share the live. Everyone, run our numbers up. I believe, I believe, and I am going to manifest it. I believe that these will be in the millions by the end of the year, if not sooner. I believe it. I don't know which platform first. I don't know if it's going to be YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be Instagram. I don't know whichever one. I don't know if the Lord going to use me to break another story. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I know he's going to do it. I know he's gonna do it. The same way y'all know Calvin, and the same way y'all know some of these other influencers, they gonna know Will McCray. And really, to be honest with you, it's really already that way. Because all right, God bless Maureen Blake with a $10 offering. God bless you. She said, I am amazing. Thank you so much, Maureen. You are amazing. And without you, I could not do what I do. I speak it into existence right now. And the Lord is going to blow your mind. Y'all will remember that on this night and on this day that he's going to say it. I don't know where they're going to come. They're going to come from the north, south, east, and west, but he's going to send my name to the wind. Listen, I don't want to go for talking about sex this weekend in unknown tongues, but I tell you, I could go there. He's going to send my name to the wind. I believe it. I believe it. The way y'all see and know Tyler, they'll know Sir William. I told my mom. I told my mother. She said, because we're talking. And I said, you know what? The people really call me Sir William. They really do. And it came by my friend Canel. My friend Canel gave me that name. He said I had to meet this guy who I didn't know who this classy dude was or what have you. He was like, and then it came. All right. Mother Janice Felton, God bless you. Thank you for her $10 offer. I love you too. I love and appreciate you too. And then, but you know what? Just like they're doing these 10s, that we gonna go back to the day where I remember when I said it was gonna be that they gonna do the way that they doing 10s, they're gonna be doing thousands. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I know them. I know what they say. Y'all know both shout out. I know them for myself. All right. So anyway, he said that it was 2 kings today. And it sent a lot of people into an uproar. Bishop Michael Joyner is back. Has another infidelity or another situation Klay Thompson has broken up with Megan Thee Stallion. What do y'all think? Now, I'm surprised y'all not dragging Nicki Minaj a whole lot more than what y'all dragging her. So Nicki Minaj has cut off her husband. Her husband has cheated on her. Her husband has cheated on her, and she's cut him off. She's put him out, and she has cut his allowance. I think she was giving him something like $490,000 a month. Or I wish I had somebody giving me $400,000 a month. I wish I did. Oh, y'all, we got what was the black guy? What was the black guy's name with the Three Stooges? What was the little nappy headed black guy's name? Y'all remember the Three Stooges? What was well, they said he using the money on the type of women that he really wanted. What was the black boy's name on the Three Stooges? It was Larry, Curly, and okay, Buckwheat. All right, so we got this guy over here on YouTube that said Al Sharpton is at you. All right. So this a little he's a little darky that looked like buckwheat. I know y'all gonna get mad. Y'all go, oh, that was the Little Rascals. Yeah, so he y'all gonna get mad when I say that. All right. We got this thing here. Let's see. We gotta do this with all right. We had to do that with TikTok. They say when you start doing the live so long, then they got the little piece and the thing gotta roll over. Thank you. So Nicki is now I'm surprised that y'all not dragging her. Why y'all not dragging Nicki the way y'all drug Tina when Teddy decided to file for divorce on Tina? Y'all okay with Nicki losing her husband? It's okay. Y'all don't feel bad for Nicki. Y'all not gonna say nothing about Nicki. Oh, I wanted to come on. She came live today because they said we don't like Nicki, so y'all don't care. Well, y'all don't like Tina either. Y'all gave Tina, y'all talked about Tina so bad, y'all made it seem like she deserved for Teddy to leave her. All right, where's my heart at? Nicki Minaj, the rapper. Yeah, you don't know Nicki. You don't know Nicki Minaj. Who are you? Why you don't know? Why they don't know Nicki? Oh, okay. I gotta make you Janice, I gotta make you a moderator. Yeah, she put him out. She put him out. So that's what I'm saying. Do y'all think, because it's not, these women are pretty, right? Aren't they pretty? Don't they have bad bodies? So what is it? Okay, so I need a cheater. I need a man that cheats. Marquise, you cheated on your first wife, didn't you? Marquise is an elder. He's a COGIC elder, and he cheated. He cheated on his wife. And yes, you did. You cheated on her. Tell the truth. Come up here and tell the truth. I want you to testify. All right, who's a guy that's gonna come on and tell me that he's a cheater? Ed still over on Instagram? Ed is no good. Where's one of those guys with one of those beards? Where's the guys with the beards? Do I have anybody that's on here that's got one of those long lumberjack beards? Because we know those lumberjack beard guys, they cheat. Okay, Jeff says he's a cheater. Jeff likes boys and toys. Everybody get in Jeff's inbox. His name is Jeffrey Kelly 84. He likes boys. Oh, he wants you to get in his inbox. Yeah. Marquise says he never cheated. Marquise, well, why did y'all divorce then? Okay, let's see.
Use your words. What is wrong?
Oh, I think I got in trouble. Well, all right, they weren't giving the night no way, so. Okay. Oh, Giles Jarrett. Okay, Giles, I'm gonna drop the link. I want you to come on and tell us about what happened. What was the circumstances around your cheating? All right, Giles, hit the link. Let's have a discussion. Let's see, y'all. Hopefully they let me come back on TikTok. Let's see what they saying. Let's see. Okay, my appeal was submitted. Okay, here the link is again. There you go. Okay, it's right below you.
Understand, Detroit, y'all bogus for this.
Let's see. All right, you see the link? Click that link or put that link in your browser and and follow the steps on StreamYard. Greetings, awkward. How are you? So I'm my thing is that it's something that it must be something to it. It must be something that that others are getting, or that is something. It must be something more when it comes to the cheating. It must be something more than just
get y'all some new security.
the than just the idea of looks. Yeah, it's got to be, because I mean those are, for all intents and purposes, they're very attractive women. They got great bodies. I mean, you have people cutting out on Cardi B. And then you have other guys that would say, like, if they was with somebody that looked like a Nicki Minaj, or looked like a Megan Thee Stallion, or looked like Cardi B, that they would, that how could you cheat? Wouldn't they? Aren't they the ones that aren't they everything that you want or would imagine them to be? All right, Giles, Jared, did you see it? Do you see the link? So what is it? What constitutes? Because that's what I think it is that you've got to get to the real thing. Leslie, and is that the reality of where we are? Do you have a lot of people that can that can live? Oh. Oh, I can't go live again until on the 2nd. Wow. When is the 2nd, John? Oh, okay. So I can't go live again until oh wow, the 2nd is Saturday. That's not too bad. Yeah, that is bad. That is bad, because we got today. So, oh my gosh, right. Because today is just Wednesday morning. So it is all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday until Friday night. All right, Giles, are you going to click the link? What's going on? I know that's next week, right? That is. Okay, because anyway, that boy triggered me and I got mad and I said that he liked boys. But he does. So, I mean, anyway, what can I say? They wasn't really giving that much tonight anyway, so I just have to make it up. The Lord, let me tell you, the Lord is my source. I still watch it grow even faster. See, Selena, they just coming on over from TikTok. They just coming right on over to Instagram. That's all is well. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I tell you. See what I'm gonna have to do, like President Trump, and go on and start my own. That's why I got to give, so that I can have my own app. Then if I had my own app, I could stream from my own app, and I could say what the heck I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it, and I ain't got to worry about nobody. and I ain't got to worry about their guidelines, and I ain't got to worry about them cutting me off. We just going to have our own app, and I can do what I want to do, and then I can say, and I can say what I need to say, how I need to say it, and the way I need to say it without no filter. So that's one of the things that one of the goals that I have is that we've already been working on it. We just can't get it all the way done because a good app to do all the stuff that I wanted to do is going to cost about $20,000. And we only about a third of the way there. All right, I thought we was gonna have the guy Giles come on. I dropped a link. I thought he was gonna come on and share about his experience, but for whatever reason, that is not there. So needless to say, I just think that it's one of those things where it's something that is more. Now I think that some people is just, it's just going to be a sexual thing. It's just going to be that, you was having sex or they was having sex, and it was just in fact that it was just sexual, and that's kind of how the cookie crumbled. But then you're gonna have other things where it's not that's not necessarily the case. And if that's not necessarily the case, then it's something else that woman or that person was providing that was being fulfilled. It was something that it was lacking within them, and this other person fulfilled it, and um they uh they let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, okay. All right. I think, isn't it a way to go live on Twitter? I think it's a way to go live. Okay, wait a minute, let me see. I think I can go live on Twitter. How y'all go live on Twitter? How does Roland Martin, when he go live, how do he be going live on Twitter? What do you click? Y'all got to tell me. Okay, let me go to my profile. Okay, video. Where do it say to go live at? Where do it say go live on your video at? I mean, okay, let's see. Because I have premium. That's premium plus. Do y'all know how to do it? Video, communities, bookstore list, spaces. Okay, so let me see.
And that's why I want to
see. Roland Martin is live on here. So how is he live? What does he click? Okay, let me hit this. Are y'all telling me? Y'all not telling me. Select. See, it's not under select. It's under something where you can go live on Twitter. Yeah, wait a minute, y'all said y'all have no clue. Okay, somebody look it up real quick for me. Somebody, y'all, let's Google it. It's a way to go live on Twitter. I know it. Creator Studio. Let's see. There is, okay, what is this? I know that there's a way to go live. How do I do it? Okay, click plus. Start a live stream. I found it. If that ain't nothing but the Holy Ghost. Now, how do I turn it? Oh, let me turn the camera around. Now, see, I know you're going to be able to say whatever you want to say over here on Twitter. Because on Twitter, they say some of everything. Go live. Y'all, I am live on Twitter, child. I'm doing something I ain't never done before. Oh, and I think you can say some of everything. I think you can say some of everything that you want to say over here on Twitter. All right, so what is it when it comes to this whole cheating thing and this whole monogamous thing? And then do you feel like, is it right, somebody said, and watch everything. Okay, yeah, because they do, they do x-ray and so So my thing is that so this is what I have resigned to the fact to believe, and what I feel. I feel that you don't necessarily give up your marriage. Deacon Myers, you let me know if this is right. You don't give up your marriage just because your spouse may have had a night or a moment of whatever. Okay, you have to consider giving up and starting over again when you have a spouse that is starting to disrespect you, when they're getting so comfortable in their and now they have developed a relationship outside of you. They have developed a whole another situation totally separate of you. Okay. All right. We got 7 people over here watching. I've never done this before. We got 7 people over here watching. Can y'all say something down in the comments? Down hey, we're live on Twitter. This is our first time. I am Sir William. You're watching Tuesday Night Live. We are talking. We are having a serious discussion about. All right, do we really believe in monogamy? Is there anybody that is watching that actually believes in monogamy? All right, can y'all share? Can you all share? Okay, can y'all share? Can y'all follow me? Oh, this is interesting. This is, you know what? This is sort of like how it used to be on. This is how like it used to be on Facebook back in the day when we first started going live on Facebook and what have you. Like I need everybody to really share. Facebook, I still feel like it's the Cadillac of all of them. And if I need everybody to share and run those numbers up. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Before the end of this year, if not all platforms, I'm gonna tell you, my name is going to the wind. He's put my name in the wind, and it will be over 1 million. It may be only on one. It may be only on one, or it may be on all of them. But you'll remember this day. All right, y'all. We've been on an hour and a half. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. You know what? We're already we're growing over here on Twitter. Can I get some more shares? Do we have any people in the comments? Do I have any people down in the comments? I see the views. I want to see some of the comments. This is cool. This is cool. Do I have any other guests? Janice says Google it. Google will tell me. Mama Janice, you were supposed to look it up and then you were supposed to tell me. So we have Megan, Nicki Minaj. We have some marriages that are breaking up. What else did we have that happen? All right. Now, are you all aware of this that Chris Brown? Are y'all aware? So Chris Brown has got baby number 4. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how do I feel about this. Like I'm trying to do we have this many kids and have this many baby mamas, or what's that all about? What is that all about? How do y'all feel about that? And what are you all's thoughts about it? Okay, we have someone that says that they believe, Elisa, I believe, says that she believes in monogamy. Okay. All right. I I I don't doubt it. I just don't know if it's practical. So can we believe in something and it not be practical? Because see, the thing about it is when you start talking to people and they start talking about the length and the time that they've been married. Okay, yeah, they've been married, but were they was their marriage um was the marriage uh without tolerating some things? See, I think that what you do is I think that it's not that there's something has happened. I think that you have a greater value. You have too much invested to leave. See, that becomes the thing. What have I put in it? I know, and I don't really get into my family and stuff, but I know that there was a thing, and that was one of the things that my mother said. My mother was like, "No, I helped, I helped build this ministry. I am not, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving and hand my work and my investment over to some younger woman. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna get everything that I am dutifully deserve." And to this day, it's nothing that she can ask for that's not given, that's not provided. I'm going to stay and secure my bag and secure my investment. Especially, I think, when you start talking about religious and church man, because you have that image, you have that status, you have that look, you have that whole whatever it is that you're probably losing or giving up or sacrificing if you do decide to leave. And then the other part about it is, and this is the part to be really realistic about. The other part about it is that do you leave, and if you leave, are you prepared to start over? Are you prepared to begin again? See, that's where a lot of people lose out. Is like, yeah, yeah, no, I cannot. Now, I think that it's some things like I think it's at some point in some cases where the person, when you start getting embarrassed and it's out in the street and it's common knowledge that the only thing that you got in common with your husband is your last name, then I think that becomes a point where you have to say, okay, yeah, maybe greetings. All right, greetings. Is that Tanya Blount? That's not Tanya Blount that was in Sister Act, was it? That was sitting with oh God, what is her name? Killing me softly with oh, what is the girl's name? Oh, okay. All right. I was getting ready to say because she does live in Atlanta. I think she was a minister of music or a first lady or something somewhere here. So I think that that's when you have to start asking yourself the question, Lauryn Hill. Why can't I think of Lauryn Hill's name? That you have to decide, okay, well, now if I'm being disrespected, then that's something for me to evaluate. If I'm being disrespected. If everybody knows that the only thing that me and my husband have in common is my last name. You know, because they're cutting out. And then it's common knowledge that you're cutting out. And then it's, you know, it almost becomes weird with how do you even treat or how do you even handle the being the first lady, for whatever that means, whatever that looks like, whatever that is. I mean, I just, yeah, I just think that with all of these marriages and all of these things is that you have had people that are making the conscious decision. I've got to tolerate some things. I've got to make some level of sacrifices on some things because I have an invested interest in being married. And it's more beneficial. Now, does that go because it's the status quo? Does being married really, because Jesus wasn't married. So I don't know why we put such an emphasis in church on marriage because he wasn't. And maybe you would have more time to do ministry if you wasn't married. I think it's a lot to pull back and it's a lot to unpack and it's a lot to deal with and unfold. If you really think about it in its true totality. If you really think about it in that total aspect of it and not just, oh, let me just blah 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 blah. No, if I really think, do I really believe and do I really buy into this? Because if you buy into it, then it wouldn't be so hard to do. And do women cheat and they just cheat better than men? Do we let women off too easy? Do we allow them to think that, you know, oh, women don't cheat like that, but women are actually cheating and women are just smarter and more clever at it than you know, than the men are? Kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. So anyway, that's pretty much all of the things that I really wanted to talk about. I had a wonderful conversation with Bishop Jordan. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about this. Let me tell y'all something. I don't have anything against those people that Bishop Jordan is suing. I was sincere. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. When I made the decision, okay, and Larry and I decided that we were going to be friends again. it was like it was like we just started right over again, and it was like we picked up right where we left off. We hadn't talked in about 4 years, and all of a sudden we were back friends again. And Larry and I, we were sincerely friends. At least I thought. Because I ain't never sabotaged nobody. And I ain't never had no reason to sabotage. Because I ain't never been jealous of nobody. You know what I mean? It's a difference when you make money and when you come from money. It's a difference with how you act and how you live and how how your mindset is. I don't have to make money. I come from it. People that a lot of times that they have that drive because they were poor, and they got that a different level of drive. Not to say that I don't have drive. I do have drive. I'm determined. That's why I'm sitting here and sacrificing now and going and live at 1:00 in the morning, because I have a drive. I believe that I don't know if it's going to be this live. It's somebody that is Janice is somebody watching me right now, and they're saying that guy is the perfect guy for the part. That guy, and just like how Quincy Jones happened to be in Chicago, and Oprah Winfrey came on TV, and he said, that's Sophia right there. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly. I got a funny clip. I'm going to put it up. I got a funny clip of me over at Tyler Perry Studios. I went over there, and then they kicked me off. And the man said, Walter told me, he said, if you don't leave, I'm going to give you a trespassing citation. But I just want y'all to know, okay, no volume. Can y'all hear me on Instagram, or is it just this one person that can't hear me on Instagram? Instagram, can you all hear me? This is the first person to say that it was no volume on Instagram. Is there anybody else on Instagram that can't hear? Okay. All right. So big, can you hear? Is that a hear yes, or is that a hear no or is that yes that you cannot hear? No, that is not what I said. That is not what I said at all. I didn't say Tyler Perry had me leave. No, I did not say that. I said I went over there. I said, first of all, dummy, before you repeat that, first of all, I said I went over there and I did a clip of me going over there. When you see the clip that I'll post, it is a funny clip. And then they thought that I was an actor and that I was due to be on one of the sets. And so then the guy came up and was like, oh, no, we don't do tours. We thought you was one of the actors. Oh, no, you can't be on the studio. You can't be on the ground. That's how it went, dummy. Because before you want to run and say something, whoever Lisa is. Y'all kill me with that. Y'all want to go? That's the first thing that you take your dumb ass off of here saying is that Tyler Perry had me leave. That is not what I said. That's why I just got kicked off of TikTok, because you need to get read. Listen. Ooh, Tyler Perry had you leave. I did not say that, heifer. Now, what I'm getting ready to do is kick you out of here, and then you won't be able to come in here and see nothing anyway, because you're not a giver, no way. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do, because you didn't piss me off. So, anyway, so y'all can hear. So it's that person's phone. Okay. So I don't have anything against him. When we started back communicating in 2024, and we talked, just like I feel that same way, the same way that I feel about Jives. I understood that Bishop Jordan had a bigger vision in mind. And I told him, I said, it was my love. Yeah, it was my love and my respect. Now, it was some things that also that Demario has done to show his sincerity. It really is. So I don't have anything. However, I think that sometimes what got to be difficult was that, see, okay, Janice, I'm going to explain it to you like this. Janice, if you and I are friends and you do something wrong to me, I can go and genuinely be around you, but you are going to feel conviction because you know behind the scenes the reality. And I really believe that sometimes that got to be, that got to be somewhat of a challenge for him, because it's a difference from me having a perspective or secondhand knowledge of what went down, and when you have firsthand knowledge of what went down. All right, Tiffany is out. She's sleeping. See, it's a difference. See, he knows what the behind the scenes story really was. I can speculate. I can go based upon what other people have told me, but you know what the real deal was. You know that you wanted that seat. You wanted to be the grand poobah of Black church blogging. And if it meant infiltrating Will McCray, if it meant however I could do it, or whatever things I needed to do to be able to do it, to sabotage, to get into whatever I needed to do, then that's what I was going to be willing to do so that I could get that. So what I believe that sometimes when I was around Larry, that it would probably get the conviction of that, the weight of that, the guilt of that. I didn't do anything to you, but my presence in and around your circle is a constant reminder of what you did. And because you did some things, you feel convicted. That's why he said, when we first teamed back up, then that's when he said that he was really going out of his way. Oh, I want to make sure that you know how to do your YouTube channel. I want to make sure I want to do these things to help get back. That was conviction. See, that conviction, had Jive say, you know what? I don't care how much I'm making off of these videos. I'm taking these videos of where I made disparaging remarks about you down. See, I can walk into it and be free, but yes. So now one of the things that happened is that because there was years and there was a lot of things that was said and a lot of things that was done, and sometimes I would feel funny or I would feel some kind of way when it came to dealing with Larry, when it came to dealing with Thais, because they did say a lot of stuff. One of the most proudest moments of my life was graduating magna cum laude and from Morehouse College and being a Oprah Winfrey Scholar. I think that's one of the greats that can't be erased. But to have somebody that's not degreed, and see, that's where the whole conversation and the whole aspect of what Samuel L. Jackson said about people like 50 Cent. Samuel wasn't jealous of 50. What Samuel was saying was true and correct. I am a Yale trained actor. I am a thespian. Angela Bassett is a Yale trained actress. She is a thespian. And then when you have production studios and studio houses that say, oh, this is a rapper that has sold millions of albums, we're going to make them the starring role in a movie because the people that have bought their album will go and buy a movie ticket to see them in a movie. So now you have a person with a leading role in a really good movie that cannot portray the role well because they're not a trained actor. And then then you have somebody. So that's the same thing with journalism. You have people like Michael Strahan that's not good. That was a football star, but not good as a journalist. Has a gap, has a lisp, and it's not great. But have a major opportunity. So I don't have anything against those men. And I felt genuine. I felt sincere. Sometimes do you miss the fellowship? Yeah. But I think that a lot of times that can make things difficult is that, yeah, okay, so if something happened or I felt some kind of way, okay, who is this? And if you felt some kind of way, then sometimes, and so all I'm saying is, yeah, I forgive you, but if I have some uncertainties in our moving forward, or if some things come up, just like something that had you in the zoo, right? Somebody doo-dooed you out into the world, huh? And now we all are left to deal with you, to deal with their waste, their excrement, their feces. So I think that the weight of that. Because see, the thing about it is, if you can't tell the person that you offended when they should be totally and completely made whole and over it. See, I felt like I told Larry, I feel like I should be able to ask you, I should be able to ask you to do a show weekly. I should be able to ask you to do this, do that. I should be able to ask you those things because you did something to me, or you introduced me to somebody that did something to me. So it's never enough. See, you never can, you never can give too much to make up for the offense. Now, did they do a lot? Yeah, they did. Was it enough? Maybe not. We'll never know. So I don't have, like I said, I don't have anything against him for I don't agree with some of the things that was done and some of the things that they're doing. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. You do not record. Why are you recording the conversation? If you're not attempting to later have or use it for some level of leverage, why are you recording? What is the purpose of the recording? What were your plans? Oh, you just gonna have this in your back pocket as some secret arsenal? I may or may not use it. Okay. Are we really buying that for $1? Or was it an insurance policy of sorts? And then how many of those do you have? And then you're constantly talking and you're constantly doing your lives. And then you have your cronies that are constantly talking and doing their life. Just like I talked to Bishop today. Bishop ain't waving no white flag. Davion Augustus and see, and see when your mom, what is Jennifer saying? Davion, what is Jennifer saying? How does Jennifer feel about this? So y'all ask him when y'all next time y'all go on his live, y'all ask him when was the last time he talked to Jennifer? Ask him when did he talk to Jennifer and what did Jennifer have to say? And what does she have to say about him and what he's doing? Ask him. So I just but you have to stand firm to your convictions. You have to stand firm to that. That's what I was telling you all about the whole situation with Shantae Younger. Why are you going to a Baptist man? Why are you going to co-consecrate a Baptist man and he don't believe what you believe in? And you believe that for a person to be saved that they have to go down in Jesus' name. And so how are you laying hands? You lay hands on somebody and then you saying God give him the oil. How is he gonna give oil? how can I lay hands on you to elevate you and consecrate you, co-consecrate? How can I preach a man that I don't believe is saved? All right, someone says that he had ill intent. I think that that's going to have to be played out in the court. Y'all, these private investigators ain't playing. These private investigators ain't playing. These folks is walking around. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all, and y'all can say this to them, and we're gonna do more this week in it. But at this point, you need to go on and get you an attorney. Shamako got served. Shamako Bryant has been served. He has been served. So, and then I would be tired of moving. So it is heating up. It's getting interesting. So, but I don't have anything, so y'all can say that. Y'all can go back and tell that I don't have anything against them. They stopped talking to me. I didn't stop talking to them. So. Anyway, I thank y'all for hanging out. Can I get some more? Janice, how am I doing on likes over there on YouTube? How are we doing on likes? Can we get some likes and can we get some more shares? Y'all, I found out how to go live on Twitter, on X. How Janice, how we doing on likes over on YouTube? Can everyone share on Facebook? Can everyone share on Facebook and YouTube? Pixel, Streaming Faith. Who said that they raised me? And I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link so you can show your face. Because I'm for one tonight. So if you bad, I want you to show your face. And then we can have a battle. You want a battle like they do on TikTok? Since you just want to know. I'm just, like you say, you just curious. I'm just curious too. Since you think you know me. Since you think you know me and you want to come in my chat anonymously and drop something. So check that. Come for me and click the link if you bad so you can get read for Phil. I'll wait. I'm waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. I'm from Oakland. I'm not scared. Never have been. I want you to click the link, turn the camera on, and try me. That's what I want you to do. Don't come from no fake page with no fake comment since you just curious. Huh? I'm waiting. Oh, I didn't think so. Y'all, these people don't be ready for me. Cause I don't run from, I run to. Okay. I want you to come on. Since you bad. You gonna tell me who raised me. You feel like you dropping something in a comment. Oh, okay. So anyway, as I was saying, we've been on for 2 hours. Thank y'all for those of you that did give. I was trying to ask Janice. I guess did Janice Lee was trying to ask Janice how we're doing on our likes over here. Yeah, I you know what? I don't know. I do not know why they don't know by now that I'm not the one. Like, I really don't. Okay, we only got 77. Okay, that's about half. That's about half. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, y'all. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. Ooh, y'all, I messed up on TikTok. But anyway, remember that the greatness is already within you. Pull it forward. Pull it out of you. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out.